Alright, I'm gonna be back testing, you know, just going over some data just to show what type of trades and what I'll be looking for, and like what I trade, basically. I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just do the whole month of October. Just there. Alright, but I just opened this jump up, so I gotta set it up. Yeah, that's about it. Let me move the stuff out the way. Trying to move the boxes out the way. But I'm gonna figure out how to what's it called, move the box out the way. Alright, bet. That's basically what I was trying to do. Let me get on to this thing to mark it out what we're looking at. So first things first, in the 4 hour, what do I see? You see that, damn, my fault. On the 4 hour time frame, we can easily notice that price has it's been moving up. We had a little bit of a move down here, then we had a big push up higher. Um, above this, SMC right there. So we pushed back above some manipulation. I'm gonna just mark it out as, a clear sign that we're bullish here. We have big displacement candle as well as a big displacement above from manipulation. We took out all-time highs already, so possibly a pullback going into the next day. Around, I'm gonna zoom in or zoom in a little ahead. Not tripping. That's no point doing that. All right, bet. See, we kind of just continuing the same movement. We're kind of just continuing to get both correlated. So no type of like, there's none that we should really be worried about. I'm gonna mark out these highs right here in case we want to retrace down there. If we show a sign that we might want to retrace lower, I'll just mark it out for that. Back to the 1 hour. You see, this high was tested. It's tested on ES, and then on here, we just pushed above it. So we tapped the high here, and then we retraced down to it on ES. But and ultimately, we're still going up higher. Um, I'm gonna mark out the high, this 1 hour gap. 9:30 might, shoot down here, and then we might go up higher. I'm gonna just see what we do. Break down to the 15-minute. Still pretty correlated. We're going up higher on ES though. On the 1 minute, we see price respected this fair value gap right here. The gap held. Kind of looks weirder on here, but 9 a.m. we had a big displacement candle higher. You know what I'm saying? Kind of we had a little bit of a SMC right here. 9 to 907. I don't know if that's gonna hold or nothing. The other one didn't hold, so we might just use this SMT as a fake manipulation and push higher. I kind of want to see what price does. I'm gonna scale back up to the 5 minute. See, we tick above it, so that SMT didn't hold. But we're still getting a reaction out of it though. From here to here, creating another SMT, or it's like the same-ish kind of SMT. Now you see price is kind of pushing lower. We're trying to tap into that fair value gap. I'm gonna do 1 second. Hold up, hold up. Make sure my shit is straight, cause it's not. All right. See now the 5 minute we're breaking lower down to this 1 hour fair value gap. High. On ES we're closer. We might create SMC off this fair value gap high, but we didn't hold this fair value gap right there. I'm gonna look at the 5 minute. On the 5 minute, we could tell price inverse this 1 hour gap or 5 minute gap. My bad. Same thing on ES. We inverse that. We just kind of see 930 was just straightly displacing towards that one. I don't know if we're going for the SMT. I feel like a continuation here kind of makes more sense because after such a big move lower, what would you expect price to do? I'm gonna go with 2 cons for whatever trade I'll take. It's a Thursday, so let me see news. Thursday, 2:30, 10:40, 7 a.m. It's all medium impact, or that's medium, yeah, medium impact. So, that's permissible to trade. Makes sense too. All right, bet. You seen, but at 9:30 we came right into this 5 minute gap, and then immediately went down to this 1 hour gap. I'm just gonna look for a pullback. So maybe like a 30 second gap or some type of pullback, because we are displacing hella on here. So I just want to see some type of entry. Okay. Or maybe an inverse. Zoom ahead. Alright, now we're gonna see if we either inverse this 5 minute right here, or if we're gonna go higher. Let's just see what we do. Scale this out. Alright, so we have this shit created out just to see what quadrants get respected, because you might not like go all the way to the 0.5. Either that or we inverse it, and if we inverse it, then it's kind of like a whole different trade we'd be going for. Because a Thursday could be continuation or a reversal, but we're just watching to see what we could recognize. I'm not really seeing a strong push, but we might have to wait for another internal manipulation at this low before we go up higher. I'm gonna kind of wait to see what we see. Okay. And go to the 1 minute. Mark it out right here. I'm gonna grade out the entire candle body. Like that. Alright, but let's see what we do. We either inverse this 1 minute or we just continue off the tap of another. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a short here then. So here, stop at the high at this 0.5. And I'm gonna be targeting this. Now let me be. I need to find a good target. I should have looked for a target before. I mean, this is what existing high right there. Um, I could look for the top of this 4 hour. So just for price to reverse itself. Because I mean, at the end of the day, we're clearly bullish on the higher time frame, but if we were retracing lower, what would price be wanting to retrace into? That's what I'm trying to look for. So it would probably be this top of the 4 hour. I'm gonna see how that plays out. Where's my short stuff at? Alright, but let's see. 17.5 point stop. Targeting about 44 points. Let's see what happens. Let me zoom ahead a little bit. Or actually, it'd be probably permissible to have my stop above the Fair Valley gap. Because I want to see that Fair Valley gap hold. Just so that I don't get stopped out in a dumb way. Alright, I'm gonna put my stop lower here. Just to de-risk to this. Alright, that's the trade. 17. I'm gonna zoom to that the next day. Go to. No, I could just zoom ahead with this. The hell? One. Alright, let's see. Now let's see where we are on the 4 hour. My fault. So yeah, this shit came down and manipulated into this 4 hour gap like I thought it would. I'm just trying to see what happened with that other trade. So we definitely came right down to this 4 hour. Let me mark it out again. I shouldn't have deleted it. Wait, I shouldn't have deleted it. I'm dumbass. Alright, bad. 1 hour high. Oh, now we went a little bit. I mean, nah, we didn't though. I mean, this is the trade right here. Yeah, so we ended up coming down to this what? I don't really need to mark that out for that, just to keep it from being distracting. So yeah, we definitely came back into this PXH that I was anticipating we to come into. I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see. All right, bet. I'll keep this PXH marked out. I just to keep it there. I'm gonna go on the 1 hour. Kind of look at where we're at. In this 1 hour, this manipulation doesn't matter. Just keep my shit decluttered and understandable. All right, on the 1 hour, we came up to the take this high. So we are bullish enough to take out this, this high right here. So it's not like we're lacking. We're able to come up to take that high with enough bullish momentum. So I'm expecting price to probably. I'm probably looking for a reversal right here. My fault. I'm looking for a reversal right here just to kind of. Just because of the fact that where we are in price, it's like we could easily reverse off either this. I don't know. Of this like I don't know if this is an order block or not right there, or off this 1 hour Fair Valley gap. I'm gonna mark it out. Let's see. 15-minute. What targets do we have? We have obviously have these triple top highs that we could probably be, because this is generated liquidity right here. So I'm gonna just mark out that as well as that PXH. I mean, we took out the high, so I'm gonna just mark. So it's not like taking the highs above us. I'm gonna just see. I don't know how I feel about this candle closure. So Asia, we went up, you know, during Asia, we manipulated up. During London, we kind of just generated in this area, and then coming to New York Open, we kind of just started to creep our way lower. You just gotta I want to see what what's it called, market open does. All right, let's see. 15, I'm going to 5. It's not really a lot to work with, to be honest. I'm gonna look a little hard. There's no real 30-minute gaps. We could definitely see price coming into this 1 hour gap low. I want to see if that's what we tap into at market open, and then where do we displace towards after that. So as you can see, I'm not sure if we're gonna inverse that, but we tap into this fucking came straight into where what did we tap into right off of market open? Was it off this little like market structure or this breaker? All right, we tapped into that breaker, so I mean we could see a push up higher, but if I want to see if we continue to have a strong momentum up higher, or if we try to destroy out people's money or some shit. I don't even know. Just to fake out, because this could be manipulation. Like, I'm gonna put on in 1 second just let it play out. That's too fast. SMC right here, nah. Nah, just turtle soup. Turtle soup this high. On both sides. I'm gonna go in the 5-minute. Let's see what we do. It's kind of a weak sweep, but we could definitely just push up higher. I mean, I don't know though. This could be like an order block here. I'm gonna grade it out. Hold on, because we kind of came up here. The start of the move could have been up here, and then we're gonna just continue lower. My fault. Bitch, I was kind of okay. Nah, it kind of don't really look like it means anything. This 5-minute, this is the inverse gap that we had here. So I want to kind of see if price respects that, or if we just kind of push through it, lower through it. All right, getting a sign that we're not really respecting it, but yeah, it looks pretty bullish or bearish. 1 hour gap, where is it at? All right, this 1 hour gap might be your target. Price might just be coming right back down to it after tapping into this 1 hour gap. Let me see how the 4 hour. 4 hour, you have this body here. We came below it already, so the kind of tricky one. I'm not really too sure what to look for here because we're between 2 different gaps. It could be ranging, but in a range, you probably try to go for some type of back-to-back short or back-to-back. I'm gonna go on a lower time. So we have our manipulation right here. 1 minute. It's not a gap, is it? It is. Small as shit though. Alright, bet. That's our inverse here. Holy shit. I'm gonna see if we get a pullback into that gap. Or if not, If not, this is gonna be the move that I anticipated, and if that's it, then I'm just gonna get off or to the next day. I mean, fuck. We inverse this shit for sure. So some type of tap up here. Are we moving? I'm off fault. Okay, pull back. Wait for it to tap into the 0.5, or if not, I'm adding there. Stops above this. Stops above the manipulation. It's kind of a higher RR trade, but it's all good. And see what happens. Speed it up. Choppy as hell. Can't lie to you. This might be a loser here. Yeah. Might just get a random push. Yeah. What did I do wrong here? Manipulation there. I mean, we're just not even correlated though. I wasn't peeping shit at all. We had an SMC here. So I messed up there by not watching the SMC. That was right here. Yeah. That's my fault for not being aware of what I'm looking at. We manipulated right there. Even though this shit was like a weird ass move regardless, but like I was lost. So I mean I have to understand what I did wrong. On a higher time frame though. 4 hour. I mean shit. We are bullish, I mean, yeah. I was just looking for a retrace lower. 5 Friday. I'm gonna see if there's anything else. And if not, then no way we just continue lower, right? Yeah, I'm the one getting trolled, bro. I'm the one getting watch this shit. Yeah, I'm the one getting trolled, bro. Oh my god. It's gonna go lower though. There's no way it's gonna go all the way back up. It's gonna just go lower, right to my take profit. I mean, shit. The pairs weren't even correlated in general for me to be looking for shit. Yeah, bro. Let me see. Yeah. It was a choppy ass price action though. Like, look at this shit. I was right on what I wanted to see, but my trades just didn't show that. But, bro, unfortunate. If I took a short here, even still, where would my stop be? Above the manipulation. And what did I do? Get manipulated once but twice. Unfortunate. I lost on that trade. The price went right to where I wanted it to go. But that's what you see. You gotta accept this shit type shit. Alright, I'm gonna go to the next day. Where we at? Oof, that shit hurts. It's 5 or 6. It's too much. That's where we at in 4 hour. Ah, this shit hurts my ear, bro. On a 4 hour, I'm gonna delete some of this stuff, okay. Alright, on the 4 hour, we have a 4 hour bullish, bearish SMT. It's one high is higher than the other, which is NQ. So NQ is leading higher. So low key, this could probably just be continuation higher. I don't expect the Monday to reverse. So, I just want to see what we could do here. Yeah, you have that 4 hour SMT. Continue to mark it out. Oh, shoot. Alright, still SMC, I guess. So let's get under the 15. See what we see. We have a this is probably not gonna hold inverse right there. I mean, it's happening. I'm looking at what I'm seeing, but this is like just had to spot the fake one. I'm not. I don't need to do all that. All right. I have an inverse. I'm gonna go on the 15. Bam, bam. See, we didn't even respect it, so it didn't matter at all. Yeah. Fuck. 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 I lie. Hold on, bro. That was so dumb. I didn't mean to zoom that far. Uh, yeah. Unfortunate. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. That's shit. That's shit. All right, bet. Ah, that jump going way too fast though. I'm gonna zoom in. Bam, bam. All right, bet. And you can see, price is kind of like big. All right, let's just look at it mechanically then. Let's understand what we could have seen. We had price moving up all the way over here overnight from Asia open, from market open on Sunday, all the way to London, Asia. We already was generating highs, you know, coming out taking all these all-time highs. And then we ended up creating an SMC on the 4-hour time frame. And the SMC is right here, so I'm gonna low-key mark out this order block there. I'm gonna grade it out. It went up, so I'm gonna grade it like that. I'm gonna see what we do or how we respect these areas. Yeah, basically. Alright, I doubt there's news or anything. Yeah, no news. Nothing to worry about. Alright, but let's see how we react to these. Let's make it regular. 25. Okay, we're reacting off of that. Off the 1 minute. You can see we inverse this 1 minute gap. Yes, inverse. So inverse that. Both the pairs are correlated. They're both going lower. Okay. So 5 minute, nothing. 3 minute, nothing. 1 minute is the only one that has a presented your for Valley Gap or IFG. So typically off of that, it'd be an entry, but I'll like to see we have a pullback. Maybe after tapping one of these levels. I mean, shit. What would a target be though? Let me understand that. Because we're dumping up market open. The only plausible target probably would be this 4-hour low. Or the target, or the direction of where I want to see price is going to be towards that if we're going lower. So, with that in mind, I can probably get an entry off of like what the first move up after the move down, which would be like move up after the move down. So somewhere like here could be a change in the state if we retrace into there, but not that. I'm gonna see. Just waiting for a pullback into that. Do we go higher or not? We're gonna have a pullback. All right, so I don't want a weird ass entry where I'm like, fuck, bro. With that, I missed my entry then. Yeah, I missed my entry. Oh well. One dumbass. First, I be meaning like I could literally see what's going on, but some stupid shit's gonna make me mess it up in such a way that's gonna be like, bro, I don't want to look at this shit no more. And then where do we go? Straight down to the 4-hour low. No way I get an entry though. There's no way. Not in these candles, bro. These fucking determined ass candles. Yeah, there's just no way. I'm not gonna force it. I'm just gonna watch and see what we do. I mean, look, this gap right here. We came down, manipulated. Where are we at? 38. We're opening into the macro. Maybe you have a 5 minute. No. I mean, this 5 minute could be a, what's it called, entry right there. So I look, could have took that stop above here. This is a CSD, changing the state. Stop above the candle above it. Targeting about 40 points. Targeting that 4 hour low. If this doesn't hit, then you know there's nothing that can help me become profitable. Nah, there's no way, right? Oh, alright. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, bitch ass nigga. But yeah, bro, but like, oh, alright. I was about to say. So, my entry is based off the 5 minute pullback into a 5 minute CSD. 5 minute CISD right there. And I put my stop, or my stop. I don't know how permissible or what's the permissible place to put your stop, but I just put it above this candle that created this fair value gap as well. So, because I know how price respects the highs of the fair value gap, so I put my stop above this high instead of just putting it above like right here, because maybe it would have came down here because we could play around in this area. Maybe this is 75 before coming to lower. So I put my stop above the presented fair value gap, the first presented fair value gap, or IFG, or the inverse fair value gap, the first presented one. I just put my stop above there and held it towards this 4 hour fill of the gap, because now price is what? We're just going lower. Probably gonna come down here. Possibly. We don't have to, but I mean we could. Almost, matter of fact, I want to see where we went. We came down to the 0.5. So yeah. So yeah. That's cool. I thought I missed the trade low key. I'm gonna go into the next day. Bam, bam, bam. How long I've been going for? 30 minutes. I only got like 3 trades. I'm gonna do like 2 more, 3 more. Cause I'm going kind of slow. But I'm taking my time so I can actually see that the process works. Cause I mean, I don't know what the hell I be doing sometimes, and I'm just shit. I be losing myself in the markets, bro. Niggas should be making me lose myself. Alright, bet. Let's go to 9:30. Alright, let's go on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we saw this SMC there, right? So maybe we're gonna continue bearish order flow. We have this 4 hour gap right here. 4 hour IFG high. 4 hour IFG high right there. And then we got the low, 4 hour IFG low. Alright, but just to mark out what we're looking at. And then we got this ugly ass shit, bro. This shit's not even there. On the 1 hour, what do we see? We see this juicy little IFG right there. To be honest, price could definitely come back up to here, test it, and we got to see what we do in that area. I'm gonna grade it out to see maybe we respect the 0.5 over the something else. Yeah. Same thing here. It's an IFG. No, only on this side because they're just 2 different pairs, bro. W. Let's see what we do at market open. We just opened that market. I want to see where we are at price. We are right in this 1 hour gap that's held once. I mean, we've held 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 times. So if we stay above the 0.5, I mean, think about it. I'm trying to trade with the market narrative, not just with the damn, 9:30. I'm at 9:30 p.m. I'm fried in my mind. How did I even get here? Shit, I'm fried in my mind. My fault. 4 hour. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. See, now we're just ripping up higher. So this fucking, yeah, bro. This shit didn't even matter. I'm gonna keep it marked though. So now we're pushing above and more manipulation. Um, just same old shit. All-time highs right there. ES already took out all-time highs. I'm gonna just mark out that. So we might be seeing a little bit of a pullback. And if we do pull back, where will price pull back to? That's my question right now. If we pulled back, where are we gonna pull back to? We're gonna pull back all the way down to here. Probably not. So on the 15-minute, what could we do? On the 15-minute, what do we have? 30-minute, 1 hour. We have this. I'm gonna mark it out. 1 hour. 1 hour IFG. Alright. This one doesn't really matter because we could definitely, what's today? Tuesday. Tuesday, you know, one of them dapper days. We could just see a clear manipulation and clear, you know, some clear reversal action right here. But I just want to be understanding of what we're at, what we can be doing. Let me see. All right, but let's see. I want to see where we go. Right, that market open. Do we bang manipulate into that 1 hour high and then, you know, continue higher? Or now we're uncorrelated, so we gotta even be a little bit more patient. But we are in these, you know, let's see. We generated around pre-market, generated around during London, generated around during before at the end of London. So we had a big shoot up, you know, right at New York Open. So we might potentially just have a pullback into this fair value gap or this 5-minute right here because it's like completely unmitigated. So I'm looking to see what price does right in here because this consequent encroachment kind of aligns with the all-time high that we took out. So maybe you can see price do something special in there. I'm gonna grade it out like that to see what type of shit we trying to pull. And yeah, let's see. Okay, I'm seeing market display straight towards this IFG high. Wait, should I mark it on both just to see what we do? Because you created a divergence between them. Right there, same thing here, 5-minute, and you have a divergence between them. One pair hit it, but one other pair didn't. This could create some type of reaction. It's not really the entry I would be going for because I don't know. I want to see. It just went up and then came straight down. It didn't really do anything too much. So let me let this play. All right. Like we're clearly having a reaction off of that. And this one's just strolling straight up. So I mean, it's kind of uncorrelated to tell now. We had price pull back into this 5-minute gap. I kind of want to see ES do this. I mean, NQ do the same because we should be correlated. Okay. This one completely filled it. At least right now it did. This one tapped into it and it's not really respecting. I'm gonna go on the 1 minute. Let me see what we can do. 5-minute pull-ups right here. I want to look for the next 5-minute candle to pull into that. So at 35, I could be looking for that tap in the next, you know, 2-ish minutes. Or any pullback into that. Okay. So this would be the trade from here. Stops above 930 high. On the 4-hour, what could we target? I was like thinking that IFG. I mean, the IFG high just kind of caused the reaction. But I don't know how bullish or bearish. I don't know how bullish that reaction really was, to be honest. I'll just kind of take a short based on the fact that we already manipulated this high. like right at 9 a.m. and price is like off this, like we just tapped this gap here. Price didn't really, we're bouncing between two levels. I can't really tell. I'm gonna just see. I don't know. I want to make sure we don't just shoot up the back. I want to wait for that next candle. Okay. Okay. We got an immediate reaction off this 4 hour. I mean, this 5 minute right here. An immediate reaction off the middle of that. You can see. So I'll look when I see this kind of be used as some type of rejection block. Possibly. And then we could just shoot down towards what? That's what I was trying to look at. The full fill is kind of crazy. I want to see. Fuck. What could I target? I could target this previous existing high right here. 1 minute. Let's go. So now I'm looking at this, like I'm really looking at it, right? 5 minute gap. Bang, smack in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I'm right in the middle of that. Price is only tapped to 0.2, 0.525, or 0.50. I'm gonna hold at the point. I'm gonna low key like give my shit some breathing room. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't wanna. I don't expect price. I expect this for value gap to hold, right? But I don't honestly want to just sit here and risking too much on this trade. But I kind of have a little bit of self like buffer to play with, I think. So a 1-to-1 in this economy is kind of crazy, bro. But still, I don't want to get. I want to do what makes sense. Stop loss always above the high, right? Stop loss always above the high. Yo, am I fried, bro? Holy shit. Stop loss always above the value gap high, right? Holy shit. This is a disgusting trade, bro. Alright, bro. I'm gonna go break even as soon as we come down to this low again. But this shit just fucking absolutely tricked me out, though. I can't even lie. I want to see price come higher than this shit. Deadass, I don't. Or actually, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, bro. Maybe it's on me, bro. Holy shit. We just completely filled the gap, right? So what other liquidity? If we completely already filled this gap, what liquidity could we be seeking out over here? I'll add another contract. But what the fuck? Alright. Okay. I'm gonna just add another contract in, or another position in, I guess. Because if we already filled this gap, if we're truly gonna continue lower, I don't want to see price come back. I don't want to see price come back into these ones. I just want to see price go lower. Because we already seeked out as much as we could, so I kind of want to just see and price do what makes sense. No middle or nothing, just straight. I'm gonna zoom it up. Hey, bro. ES hadn't taken out that low yet. This kind of didn't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things. Like, not as much as I thought it did, at least. Feel me? Is there news, nigga? Holy schmucks. The macro, I'm in it now. News, what's today? Tuesday? 4, 10, 10, 10. I'm not even sure. I gotta see. 950. Um, real technical ass stop. My stop loss is technical as shit because of this fucking. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, yo, Price is so bored, bro. Price is so bored, bro. Yeah, let me up this bitch a little bit. Yo, I'm panicking, bro. Yo, oh my god, bro. Like dead ass. What are we doing, bro? That was a 15-second, but still. 1 minute. Oh my gosh, bro. So stop loss always goes above the 5 minute high. I don't know why I was trying to put my fucking stop loss in a fair value gap. Cause that almost fucked me over. Stop loss above this high. Look, you created a rejection block off this candle. This could have been an order block too. Um, here you could tell that's too much. 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 But see this order block here. We mark it out like these, so it's easier to see. Stop loss above here. We could tell price came, or maybe down to there. Price came to the 7.5 of the order block, to this 0.5 of the order block, and then, I mean, it kind of respected it, but it also kind of, I don't know, you could kind of see that in different ways, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, yeah, though. That was a fucking stressful ass trade. That ass stressed me out, bro. I don't even know. Yeah, though. That's done though. I'm gonna do like one more because it's low key 45, 40 minutes. I'm gonna do one more. Mm, Let me zoom out. But yeah, we pumped. We literally pumped. I targeted the high. Um, let's see what we got going on. Too early. We're still playing in this range right there. Where are we at on a 4 hour? I mean, we're playing into this range between these highs and lows, but I don't know. I want to see price fill out this 4 hour gap, or I want to see what we do in this 4 hour gap. But we could definitely, play into the range and potentially go lower into this volume imbalance. I don't know. I don't know if it counts though. This is like 6 p.m. open. My fault. 6 p.m. open. We already took it out. So if price already took it out, you could see a sign that we want to go lower, or we don't see price go lower. Depends what we do here. You have manipulation right there. Let me see. We have manipulation right there at the 0.5 level, 0.25. That quarter, the gap. I'm gonna do it to there. I guess. I guess. Let me see. On the 1 hour, where we at? Alright, there. Alright, we're right there at market open. I'm gonna go on the 1 minute. I mean, we're kind of like doing the same thing. We're just kind of generating liquidity higher to possibly short it right at market open. So I'm low-key looking kind of to short, but we could possibly, push up higher and try to fill out this fair value gap. I also want to see what we do right at market open, because that kind of tells you. Bam, 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 bam. Shooting higher. Oh, we're definitely manipulating higher then. Let me see if we have any gaps we could be playing into. Actually, This is the 5 minute gap. Somewhere around here. The gap that we could be playing into is, I mean, bam, bam. Like, we respected it once. We tapped into it at the 5 minute. I just want to see what we do though. I'm gonna change the color just to make it easier to see. I mean, I'll delete this 4 hour. Nah, it looks too ugly. We're either gonna have big buying momentum here on a what? On a Wednesday. Wednesday is continuation days, right? Or Wednesday could be just like a either direction. You could anticipate anything on a Wednesday. It's in the middle of the week. I'm gonna just see what we do though. Do we respect that? I'm gonna see a big sharp move down if you're respecting that. We're staying up below this manipulation, but we're playing above it. Or playing towards it. Like we wanna just shoot above it. But if you're shooting above it, are we just doing that because we want to manipulate towards one of these levels? Or are we doing that because we definitely want to go lower? You know what I'm saying? Like we're just shooting up higher. Not really with the thought in mind. Alright. What do we do at that 0.5 level? We're getting close to it, but like we have a pull down. I mean, alright, look. This was the protected low. If you wanted to go lower, we would have never came above this high, right? NQ came above this high, while we both lived it, so it doesn't matter. Both of them went above that high, so I want to see price possibly, you know. Alright, bet. Alright, bet. Let me do it like this. I'm bullish now based on that. Price went above a protected high. I don't expect price to. I don't really see what price could do that could show me that we're going lower unless we just start displacing. So I want to look for retrace into some type of gap or some type of entry. Let me see on the 5 minute. Be like a 30-minute move down before I move up. Like right here. Like bam. This move down before the move up. Or this one. But like we went right past it already, so Lord. It's kinda hard to tell when it's moving like that. Or this market structure shift right there. Doesn't matter to mark it out, but yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Retrace into something like that, or anything like that. Yeah. But my target, if we're going higher, would probably be the full fill of this 4 hour, right? Right here. So 4 hour IFG high. This is what this is called. 4 hour IFG high. Copy the icon, just bam right there. Yup. Because after we fill this, then we can go lower. But right now we have no real. That's my target in general, just to give me an idea of where we all want to see price go. But let's see what we do though. Go back into that. What's it called? If not, no way. This is the pullback. I'm on a 15-second. What the hell? See this uncorrelated shit? That's why I be talking about. Like we're not doing the same thing, even though we're supposed to be doing the same thing. It throws you off. We completely fill this gap. 15 seconds out. This is shit I be talking about. We got a reaction here already. But bam, bam, bam. Okay. If we do come down here, then I'll probably take a entry off this with a stop where Where my stop be? Because I don't want to just have like a random stop on a 1 minute. I mean, I want to see this 5 minute or this gap hold. This is the lowest or the most premium gap that we have. What's it? 35. 35. Are we gonna respect this gap? On there. Which gap's gonna hold? We're staying above this 0.5. If we close above here, I'm gonna just enter. If we close above, that. If we close above like the line, I'm gonna just enter because it's showing that we're holding bullish order flow. Easy. So yeah. If I can, I'm gonna try to enter like here. But if not, oh shoot. Low key. Nah. I'm getting too ahead of myself. I gotta wait. Alright, now we gotta push up higher. Low key. Shit, bro, it's playing around. Like this one's literally all the way down to the ground. And this one's just, trying to show its fake muscles and shit. It's not as much of a bullish reaction that you would want to see to be like, oh yeah, I'm getting in. It's like pity. Like this shit is literally jumping. And the other one is just trying to go up. Tap the gap again. We held it that many times. 38. Let's see what we do when we enter 940. Because right now we're not really going anywhere. Holy shit. 39. 39 just what? I mean, at the end of this, is bullish SMT. It's just like unconventional shit. You seen price come down to this 5 minute gap. If we get another tap into it, then I'm gonna probably take an entry off that. We tapped into this consequent encroachment as well as this PXH. That's what I wanted to see. So low-key, this is like it's just like unfortunate. Like a trade like here, it's low-key like it's unfortunate though. Maybe by God's grace we get a pullback, but if not, this is what the trade would have been, to be honest. Yeah, of course we get a pullback. Or we could be doing this to respect this gap. I'm gonna just kind of see where we hold. Could this 5 minute right here respect it all the way down to the tick? And in this one, shit. In the lower quadrant of it. Filled it completely now. So we have no really reason to go lower. Bang, stop below that. Stop below there. Targeting this high. Low key, it's like whatever, because I couldn't really target as many points as I wanted to. But yeah. Damn, stopped out. And then what? I dare this nigga to. I'm getting disrespected, bro. That's what I be talking about. I'm getting disrespected by a bunch of fucking candlesticks, bro. Like, this shit be throwing me, bro. Alright, look. Stop loss maybe should have been below here. We're gonna see what happens, though. We're gonna see what happens, though. Just because price is right there doesn't mean we're ready to go short. Let's see if we can inverse this 1 minute gap. Or right here. Yeah. If we can inverse this, then I'll take a long right here. Yeah. If not, then shit. It's like fake moves though. Let's just see what we're doing though. Right. Alright. I like that. I like that move right there. I like that move right there. I like that move right there. I don't want to be a greedy bitch, bro. but like 1 to 2 is where it's at. Yes, you know you get your money's worth. 50 points is always good though, cause like at the end of the day, I can close right there. But if not, I can literally just, you know, if not that, if it's not gonna be wherever I think it's gonna be, like right here, then it could always just be like by me clicking the button though. You know what I'm saying, let's just let it play out though. Cause I have full faith in my shit. Full faith in my shit. Just gotta let the candlesticks literally be candlesticks, bro. They're gonna go up, they're gonna go down, but if you have an idea, then it makes more sense to make it do whatever we want it to do. Type shit. We're just generating liquidity before we go higher. In this fair value gap right here. We respected the upper body. We respected the lower body as well. What up? Alright. Let me let this trade play out first. Before I go over trying to analyze shit. Wait. I need to try to move my shit. My fault, bro, but like, come on, bro. Shit though. What the hell is that? 10 a.m. Nice. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Nice. Alright, look. The first trade I took was a loss. It was based on I think it was here. Somewhere in here with my stop loss. Somewhere in here, my stop loss below this 1 minute, 5 minute, or 1 minute gap. And I've literally already seen this before happen many times where it's not gonna hold on a 1 minute gap because it's too low for time frame for it to really make any sense. It's just to show you what's going on. Price is gonna respect 5 minute gaps or 5 minute lower bodies over like a 1 minute gap, obviously, right? So using that in mind, the next trade I took was based off the actual confirmation that we would go higher, which was this 1 minute IFG being, you know, showing some movement through, and I targeted the 4-hour high, or IFG high right here. As you can see, this big move lower, right? I wanted to see the fill to right here, because then it could be permissible for you to go short or whatever the case may be. But I targeted a little bit above it, 50 points in total from 22. So about a 2 RR risk to reward. I don't know. It was a pretty good session. I was just going over a couple trades. But yeah. Low-key, I'll be able to use this video to kind of just show myself where I'm at. I can definitely go and do a little bit more. It only took about 7 trades, right? 7 trades, but yeah. Thursday, Friday, Monday. So basically every day of the week. Kind of just to see where I was at. I don't know. That's pretty solid, I think. I just want to show myself that I literally just went over the trades. I I seen what I seen. It's not like somebody was kind of like holding my hand through it. I was able to look at the charts myself, analyze the charts myself, and realize, okay, what could price do here? What could price do there? Where would price go? Where's permissible price to like go up? Where is it permissible for price to where should I put my stop loss so I don't get stopped out? What should I target? What's the best place for me to target based on what the market is, where the market is, basically things like that. So I went over 1, 2. I had I had 7 trades in total, but I traded over 5 days. 1 loss and then or 2 losses, but 4 green days and 1 red day. So I mean, I feel like it's solid just for. I mean, it's only 1 week though. It doesn't really show that much. It just kind of shows what my outlook would be throughout the trades. So I guess that's helpful if that helps. But that's kind of it. Yeah, that's basically it.